And we're back on the Garden State Growth Show. Today, very special guest, Sam Grossman of Beeman Equities. Did I say that right, Sam?
You said it right.
Good.
Yeah.
That was my
Beeman
second time
Equities.
saying that. He's closed over $3 billion since inception with his brother Joe. Shout out to brother Joe Grossman. They focus mainly on multifamily acquisitions. I see a bullet point here that says off market only. Did you write that, Greg?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, dude. Only
It's
off
something
market.
here about white glove service. Tell me more about that, Sam.
Right. So our company opened a little bit over 6 years ago. We've
Got
done a little bit over $3 billion. We focus on sourcing our clients off-market opportunities nationwide.
Wow.
Our bread and butter is multifamily.
Okay.
Typically 100 plus units, garden style. That's what we know. It's what we live.
Yeah.
But happens to be right now, we have a pipeline of a little bit spanning over $5 billion in all asset classes, taking on everything. We're staying very hungry. We're a very client-focused, relationship-focused shop over here. We hunt for deals like guys like
Yeah.
Ethan.
Yep.
Me and Ethan been talking a lot. And yeah,
Where are you? How are you finding these deals?
man, it's cold calling. It's cold
Are you
calling.
doing
It's
the
like-
cold calling?
Yes. I mean, I wish I could be doing more.
Right.
Like a lot of people like tell me I'm crazy for it. I love cold calling. I
Really?
find like a drive to it. I'm almost addicted
It's
to it.
exciting.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
hunting.
exciting. Like when the guy tells me almost like to fuck off. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I could say that.
Yeah,
right,
of
but-
course.
Right. If the guy tells me to fuck off, I'm driven towards it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, please.
Yes.
Like, I might call him back. That's what drives me. And like, it obviously wasn't always like that. It was
Yeah.
definitely tough going in, but we're cold calling. We real relationships. We want to bring real value to our investors. That's how we do it. We go in the how we do it. We'll get their criteria. We'll get what they're looking to buy, and we'll go on the hunt to find these deals for them.
So are you pooling investors per deal, or is there a different investor per deal, or is it a mixed bag?
So how we do it is like, let's say I would get a deal in Oklahoma, right? And I will kind of go through my client book and I guess anybody else in our company will be like, okay, here, John buys in Oklahoma. John, if it's John's criteria, and then we'll reach out to John. We'll see if he likes the deal. You underwrite it. He'll come back to us. Yes, no. And that's kind of how we do it.
Gotcha. Let's pause on that for a second
Sure.
and go back. Like, you're a young guy.
Yeah.
How old are you?
21 years old.
How did you get in this business?
Well, I always loved real estate. I found it fascinating. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like the one business that like you can always, everybody's always going to need somewhere to live.
Right.
Right. So like, I always wanted to get into it. How I got in, my brother really pulled me in.
Right.
He was doing property management. He ended up finding a way to like get a deal done. And then through there, he partnered up with his partner, which they're no longer together, but they partnered up and opened Beeman Equities.
Okay.
My name's Grossman. And their name was Beer. So Beeman.
Oh, so they combined the two?
Yeah, that's how it went.
Was this your first job?
This was not my first job.
Let's go back.
Definitely
What
not.
is your first job?
My first job? And I was thinking about it when I mentioned Ethan, and like when you asked Ethan, and I was like a little bit like, okay, like what was my first job? I think I was repairing headphones in a warehouse for a summer with my buddy. That was like my first job. And then I did COVID tests back in COVID. I was used to sit outside like Costco and these other places.
Yeah.
And me and my buddies like had vans, and we'd give like COVID tests, and we send them back to the lab, and the lab
That was a
the government
job.
would
That
pay
was a
us.
job.
There was so much money in this business.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
There was a lot of money in that business.
Were you like an independent contractor doing
yeah,
that?
essentially, yeah.
So you were like, Greg, do you have a calculator? He was 16. He was
I was
16.
16 at the time.
Yeah.
16 at the time.
You're like, you were 16. You're like, let's get this COVID money.
Yeah, let's get this COVID money.
It's everywhere.
I was like, well, we didn't have
crazy.
school, and like we were sitting there doing nothing with our lives, and like a buddy called me. He's like, "Oh, let's do it." Like I was like, "Okay."
And you were doing school from home at that point, probably.
So I was I dormed in Connecticut. I'm Jewish, so like there was like a dorm. There was like a I don't know how to explain it, but like we had a dorm, and like we lived in the middle of nowhere in Durham, Connecticut. Where like they'd sit a bunch of guys who like weren't doing well in school and let us like do our thing.
You were one of them.
I was one of them. Yeah. I never graduated elementary school. I got kicked out in 7th grade and
No
went
way.
straight there.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
You're
it's
doing
okay.
great now.
Wait,
Wait, I don't know what to say there.
Phenomenal right now. Exactly. So I don't even know.
No.
Yeah, I was never like the
Who needs
school kind of
elementary
kid. I was never able to focus or do anything like
Sure.
that. I don't know if it was like because like I'm not smart enough or like I just didn't have the interest in it.
ADHD.
No,
ADHD,
I think
yeah.
it's the interest level because you are extremely smart
Thank you, man.
and very outside the thought, like box thinker of how to get things done.
Right. But I was never able to like sit down, study. Like college was never a thing for me, even though like I like the theory of it. I like the theory of going to get a degree. And like my parents obviously like they're like, go be a doctor. And I'm like, I'm gonna do something in sales because it's the only thing I know how to do. Like I could sell to somebody. I can't work anything else. Like I know that this is like and I love real estate, so real estate worked out. But I did finance for a little bit, did hard money loans for a while, which is also a sales-based job. Always loved talking to people and I just love what I do, man.
I noticed that being somebody with ADHD myself, it's like we're attracted to the hunt and the dopamine high of a sale. Basically.
Right. Which is
we want what we can't have.
exactly. Which is harder. It's a harder sell in real estate. You don't get that dopamine high in like that you get in like some of these other sales, like what you do, like I have a buddy who does window cleaning and he can close 2-3 deals a day and get that like kind of dopamine high constantly, where I have to work 6-7 months, 8 months to just or a year to close a single deal. And like I'd say on average, like tell me if I'm wrong, I think the average commercial real estate broker does not close a deal for their first year.
Actually, it's 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
2 years.
So it's like it's a hard sell. It's one of the if not one of the hardest sales jobs out there.
Wow.
It's a real hunt.
Yeah, it's at least 6 months to get from the like I just met the finish line. But if you have to do approvals and redo zoning,
and then once you get into contract, you have to go through DD and everything. And like, there's a huge like gap of like, okay, I'm starting real estate to like I've closed a deal. But once you close that deal, it's addicting.
Yeah,
you're addicted to it.
And so, you're one of the guys that's doing the cold calling. What else are you doing? What's like your specialty now?
My specialty is bringing. So I was telling this to Greg. I think I bring sellers back to reality. A lot of people like will come to me with a deal saying like, "Hey Sam, like I want 17 million for this," right? And I look at the numbers and it's worth 12. So like my job is to literally bring sellers and buyers back to reality, where things should be sold, where things should be bought. That's where a lot of my time goes into. Obviously, like I have specific clients that I do go on the hunt for myself. For them, that's a big focus in ours, and really taking deals to the finish line. We have over 35 deals in the pipeline. We have to like, and we're not a lot of guys. We're a boutique shop, so it's a lot of work for us.
How many people?
Hands-on, I think we're 4 guys on the salesman. And we're training. We're looking for new guys, and we have partners as well. And yeah,
you guys are all over the country.
We sell properties everywhere. Everywhere in the country. We'll take on a property. We're working on a portfolio in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Are you flying out there and vetting these things?
Yeah. So we will take the extra step. If a client's interested and wants to walk the property, we will be down there with them. We flew down to Oklahoma last week to go tour a property, which hopefully will be going into contract soon.
There we go.
Oklahoma.
Congrats.
Hopefully something comes from that. I don't know yet, but and actually on the plane, we were talking with some guys and like, he's like, "Oh, you guys are brokers. Like we have like, I'm looking to like sell a couple of my deals." We sourced 3 deals on our plane to Oklahoma, which was like, okay, like even if nothing goes through, like we got those 3 deals and it's fine.
Hey, are you guys using technology at all? Like Matterport, like sending a guy there with a Matterport camera and then you just get all the dimensions and verify the condition?
So we use CoStar to like get our comps and get our like kind of gist of the property. In terms of like technology, we're more using for like ourselves and our CRM. We've been building out the CRM for probably six months now.
What's CRM?
HubSpot.
Okay.
We were using Monday. It was not working for us, and we've been having like these guys. They work hundreds of hours a week trying to build us this CRM. Essentially, like we will be able to get a client, type in, let's say John, let's say you, you buy multifamily in Houston, right? 100+ units, garden style, 70s and newer, and I'll type it into my CRM, and then it'll come up on all the deals that would match you, right? And then it'll automatically send an email, and you can automatically keep up with the client. It's very hard for me because I have client book of over thousands and thousands of clients, and how am I supposed to keep up with everybody? Things fall through the cracks, and things like. When I started the business, I was working off an Excel sheet. So it's very hard to keep up. And it's been a focus of ours to try to like figure out a way to like be able to take it on a scale. So like if it could work for one deal, it could work for 1,000 deals and 1,000 clients, and we can take this and kind of go for the hills. So that's been a big focus of ours, and that's like the most technology I guess we use.
Yeah.
Other than CoStars, and that's how we source our properties and things like that. We go through CoStar. We'll see like what's going on. How we will do it is like, let's say I'm gonna dominate the North Carolina market.
Right.
So I'll go on CoStars and I'll type in 100+ units in North Carolina. I'll pull every property there. And then we'll have a guy, you'll go and you'll source it, you'll like scrub the lead, get the numbers, and we'll sit and we'll call. We'll start.
CoStar is a data aggregator?
Yeah, it's like LoopNet and all these places, but it's a little more advanced.
Okay.
Definitely more advanced. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you've been doing this for a few years now. Obviously, a young guy. If you give yourself advice, knowing what you know now, you could tell yourself when you first started, what would that be?
I would say to like let yourself like give yourself some credit. A lot of times like I'd go through like days and days and days with like almost like nothing. Like I used to fiend for like the first deal or like the first client, or like this guy to answer my phone and I'd get beat up when he didn't like me, or like this guy told me to F off.
Taking it personally.
Right. I took it personally a lot. And like also like never count your commissions, because that was like my biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
Was
In the
like,
beginning, it's like, oh, how can you not?
it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, like,
no, you're jigging
I
yourself.
was like, I'm 20 years old. I'm about to make 200 grand. And then like the guy, the deal falls through and I'm like, oh crap. Like I'm nothing. I'm going to like,
Yeah. How do you manage those highs and lows now?
I know what to expect. I never expect anything until it's at the closing table, and never. I tell that to any guy coming in, is never expect anything. Things can go south very quickly, so don't expect anything. Don't expect, and just appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
Correct.
What states are you seeing the most opportunity and growth right now?
Well, you can look at like the most properties I have. It's definitely like the Texas market. There's a huge oversupply over there.
Yeah.
So we do get our fair share over there. And I love the Texas market. I love the Class A's. They're beautiful assets. And I love going to tour them. They're nice assets. I see a lot of growth there because like there's a lot of supply.
We're in Texas.
I like Dallas. I love Dallas, but also like there's certain tax structures, which like you can't quote me on it because I don't know exactly, but there's certain tax structures you can get in like the submarkets and the more tertiary markets of like Texas that a lot of people are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And really all red states are like pretty active right now. Like a lot of my investors, they just want 80s and newer product in red states with like a little bit of upside. Like nobody wants to take on like the heaviest lift. Obviously you have the guys who do, but like that's what I would say.
What's your minimum? Do you have a minimum like door count?
We like to focus on 100+ units.
100+.
100+ units is like our bread and butter. Obviously, things come along our way, and if it's a good enough deal, I'll take on something less. But I like to focus on 100+ units. Minimum $15 million deal is like why would I work? I'm gonna work the same 6-7 months, 8 months to close a deal. Why would I want to work on a $2 million deal when I could work on a $15 million deal?
Got it. And what other criteria besides 100 doors is it? You factor in yield, IRR, all that stuff.
You factor in a cap rate, like that's like our basic. Like I don't want to take on like a 70s build with no upside at a 5 cap, right? So like you want good deals. Like
you guys are value add, like you'll improve the property,
right? So we're not buying the property, so we're not going to physically improve it, but we will present it as like, okay, like here's a performer sheet. There's upside in the rents, or there's upside in CapEx, or you can renovate the units and get rents higher. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of deals. Like we have a lot of deals like that. We have deals like gut jobs and real upside deals to like Class A institutional assets. We really focus on everything.
Gotcha. So you guys don't hold. You're brokers.
We're brokers. Yeah, we're brokers on the off market side. We call it investment sales. That's our bread and butter. That's what we do. Obviously, in the future, like I'd love to own real estate. I think we'd all love to own some real estate.
Practice what you preach. Right?
Exactly. I love the game. I think that's definitely a goal for our company down the line, but our focus is our clients. And I think we're going to stick with that for
What's your minimum like investor threshold? Do you have one, or
minimum like what they're looking to buy?
For what you'll,
Or keep them on.
Keep them on? Not necessarily. Like if a guy tells me he's looking for a triplex, I'm not gonna take him on as a client, right? If he's looking, typically our clients look between like, I'd say 10 and upwards of 500 million.
Wow.
We've worked on big deals. We have big deals. We have portfolios of $300-400 million portfolios that we're working on. We have some office buildings that are worth hundreds of millions.
What do you see happening with all these office buildings? Are they
They're
coming
going-
back?
I
Or
don't.
are they going away?
I think they're going away. I don't see much value in them. I can't understand why someone would want to go ahead and invest in something that just like I don't see people coming back to work.
Yeah.
Like I see more at-home workers and people who are like want to work remote than like people who want to come into an office every single day. But
Plus, there's the AI
right.
of
Plus
just
there's
less
AI,
workers
like, right.
overall.
So like your jobs are getting cut in half.
Yeah.
Like people are going to stop working. Except for obviously like the plumbers and those guys. Those guys are great. They're going to be surviving for as long as
Have you seen or done any commercial to residential like transitions in an office building, or is it just better off knocking it down?
So I actually have an investor who does that, who specifically focuses on commercial on like office space to residential. I haven't personally seen it or
Yeah.
worked on a deal on like that, but I think it would be pretty cool.
Probably gets them for like pennies on the dollar.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or he has to justify that spend to
Right.
renovate it.
That'd probably be pretty cool. But yeah, it's a little bit. That's what we do. We're staying very hungry. If anybody's watching that's looking for deals, definitely hit us up.
Yeah.
Looking to sell your deals, we work harder than anybody out there. We'll work day and night to get your deal to the finish line, and yeah,
Awesome.
man.
What do you guys attribute your success to over the last couple of years? What do you do different?
We work. We keep our head down.
Yeah.
We keep our head down, and we just continue to work through the downs. And a lot of brokers, like not a lot was trading back in like 2024. Really, like
Yeah.
nothing was really trading. I think like we're very grateful to still be a broker shop and still be here and still be like hustling. I think that because of that, we know how to work through the fire.
Yeah.
We know how to just keep our head down and continue to work day in and day out to get things done. And we'll continue to do that. And that's our advantage, that we're going to work harder than any of these big broker shops, Cushman or any of these big guys. We will work harder. We will get your deal. We care more to get your deal to the finish line than these other guys.
So it's like the passion behind
Yeah,
the
we're
work.
passionate. We're passionate. We'll work towards you. We're hustle. Like that's what we do. And that's like my sell point to anybody.
Yeah.
We're a client-focused shop. We're relationship-focused. We're here for the long run. If we're not going to find you an asset now, we'll find you an asset in a year. If we're not going to sell your asset now, we'll sell you in 10 years. We'll find it. We'll continue to grow and grow and grow until we have that relationship that we're your guys and you only come to us and we only come to you.
Are you guys utilizing AI, or is that changing your business at all?
I mean, like, listen, like a lot of time, like we'll try. I'm not like the biggest AI guy and like I would love
Yeah.
to get more into it. I don't know how. Like again, like I think like it would be really cool to like build some GBT that can like underwrite your deals for it. And like I've tried to put like a T12 and the rent roll into ChatGPT and like have it like break down for us. But a lot of times it gets it wrong. I think it'd be very cool if someone would build something like that like you kind of go into a company, you understand like how they underwrite their deals, and then like you build like a chat, I guess around that, and they can kind of like put it into there and they'll underwrite it perfectly just how they like it.
I find that with ChatGPT, it's fast, but it's not always accurate.
Right.
But the problem is people like the way it sounds, so they just, oh, but that's true. But it may
right.
not. It really depends on the sources.
Like
you know?
I saw a thing of like a lot of college students are like failing tests because they do it only through ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT gets half the answers wrong, and then like what they're sitting there themselves like, why? Like what am I doing wrong?
That's where the artificial you got to underline that before intelligence. You know, it's not super intelligence yet.
Yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, we work with everybody. We'll work with we like to build relationships in any way it can. We work with brokers all the time. We'll do anything we can. Like if any broker has a deal they want to work on, we'll work on. We'll
You'll
help
partner
you guys.
with other
If it's
agents?
off market, we've done it before. It's not like obviously like we want to be able to sell our deals, and our deals obviously we take and we keep close to home. But we make a lot of relationships in any way. I don't know if you know me and Greg met, but
Oh yeah, how'd you guys meet?
an investor came into my office last week, and he needed a broker opinion of value in New Jersey for a deal that for one of his in one of his assets. Right, it was a home, that needed opinion of value because somebody put it on the market and it was undervalued. And I called Ethan up and I was like, Ethan, like, you know any like licensed New Jersey brokers? And he goes, Greg, like Greg's your guy.
Greg of Westfield.
Yeah, right. I called Greg. He had great energy. I liked him right off the bat, and he helped me get it done. And yeah, and that's how we started talking.
And how quick was that?
I was very quick. It was like an hour. Like I was so like he's like on my back too, and like I'm like okay, like I'll get it done. And like I'm also I just got off a flight from Oklahoma. I'm like halfway like I'm halfway sleeping while he's like telling me like oh like you need to get this done. Like I owe you a favor. Like please get it done. And like I'm like okay like and I start calling. I'm calling. And then I call Ethan. Ethan tells me him. And we worked it out. And like, I think that like, you'll get the listing eventually, which is like, it's good for him. And like, I guess like I'll get a favor. And like, I think that's great.
Relationships are so important.
Yeah. Relationships are great.
That's it.
With
like,
other vendors, other people.
Yeah.
That's the whole game.
For sure. I think like that's the key. It's all about relationships. Like in this game, especially in the broker game, and especially in real estate, like it's all about relationships. And in any field you really want to go into, you have to know people. You have to make the relationships.
Where do you find the best ways to network correctly and like the right spaces to find those people?
It's tough because like I don't like events. Like, and I'll tell you, like it's not like I don't enjoy them. Like I'll sit by the guys. I'll watch the panels sometimes. But like I find it that you have to sift through so much bullshit to find that investor or find that whoever you're looking for. That like I find that they don't make sense to me. Like there are a few that have like some real players, like NMHC and like these kind of events that have like the real players. But I don't like events. I find that through cold calling and like through LinkedIn and through these places and through just putting yourself out there and referrals from this guy to that guy, and you'll find it. But really, like the cold calling is the best way to make relationships.
I feel like the people that are really doing it are too busy for events.
Exactly.
You know?
It's true. Yeah, like I don't want to.
You go there if you're retired.
I don't want to talk to the title guy. Like it's not what I'm here for.
Do you want to have coffee with us?
Yeah. Like,
no, dude. Like
no, like I want to give me like a shot of tequila. Like I want to get out of here. Like that's how I feel every time I go to these events. But you definitely like not to say like I've sourced deals from events and like I've done it, but like it's like not worth it for me that I'd say like that's like the best.
It's a lot
way.
of the time return on time.
Yeah, you're also paying like $1,000-$1,500 to get into these places just to get bombarded by all these like I don't need flooring in my property. I don't own property, so like why are you talking to me?
Right. So what's the future for you guys look like? Are you getting into anything new or?
Well, I'd say the future is to continue doing deals.
Yeah.
Like we definitely want to continue doing deals at least for the next couple of years. Maybe get into like new markets, like maybe hospitality and things like that might be like a good focus for us. Like we might want to get into more like nursing homes and things like that. Might be maybe.
Yeah.
But obviously, like down the line, we want to buy our own real estate.
Gotcha.
We want to buy. We want to be owners, and that's obviously like the goal, the long-term goal. And yeah.
Well, we can call Ethan Max if we have. Oh, wait, he's right there.
I've been hustling to find Ethan his first deal. If you look at Ethan's inbox, it's definitely flooded with a couple of my emails.
S. Grossman at Beeman Equities.
We
won't put your email out there.
Yeah.
We won't put your email. But how can people find you?
People could find us through our website. If you go on our website, beemanequities.com, it's BEEMAN equities.com. You can fill out your criteria on what you're looking for. If you're looking to buy or sell, you can kind of do it like that. You can find me on LinkedIn, set up a meeting. Definitely don't put my number out there. But, I don't want my inbox getting flooded by by some guys listening to this, and he's like, I'm gonna want his social security number. Like, let me try to call this guy.
We don't need any more of those calls.
Yeah, but definitely reach out to me on LinkedIn. Go look us up, look at what we've done, fill out your criteria. You'll have someone on our team reach out to you.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
If you're looking to buy real estate, if you're looking to sell your property, we're the people you want to be in touch with.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Well, Sam, it was great having you on. I think that does it for our show here.
Thank you.
The Garden State Growth Show. We'll have to bring you back on once you get into property management and asset management and other things.
Sure.
And we'll check in with you soon.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.